Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd take another look at the workshop and see what was out there, and you know it, a lot of very cool stuff. Kind of a mixed set of creations here. Some are small, some are really big. So at the end of the video, also, I'll just show you a quick peek on where I'm at with my current build for this month's challenge to build a kind of a disposable fighter style SV. Anyway, to start with here, we're going to take a look at this very first creation here, this base that we're looking at. And this is the Tiger Run by Monroe. And cool looking base. I noticed it gathered some attention here. A bunch of SVs decided to land on it. Man, so let's take a look at this. This is a really wild base, completely asymmetrically built. A lot of different buildings in there. Cool looking landing pad, has some solar. Interesting mix of red blocks and things in the mix here as well. It might look better if it wasn't sitting on like green grass. Maybe it was, I think it was probably set up more to be put on a different style planet. Ooh, I like the laser fence here too. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Look at that. Look at that interesting door there. That is really cool. I like the creativity in this build for sure. It's it's yeah, kind of everything works here, but it's just totally unique. It's not wow. Look at this. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry, I just noticed some of these things here, like this spool of wire here, or yeah, some kind of cabling or something like that. That is a neat idea. Wow. I don't think I've seen that one before. That looks neat. I mean, it's nothing like too special, but it's really interesting use of blocks there to create something that I haven't really seen before. And take a look at this crane over here as well. There's a lot to see on this space, I tell you. Just looking at the outside accents here, this crane's really cool too. Yeah, I've seen this this mechanism here, or the end tip here, but the rest of it is all. Yeah, that looks neat. Again, it looks like it's going to have multiple rotation access points, so this could probably swivel, and that turns, and this can extend, and that can. Yeah, a lot of neat looking perceived functionality there with the crane. Definitely like that too. And these like, I don't know, like big lights or something up here. A couple of these on the runway. That's what I'm thinking they are, or lights, or maybe some kind of guns. But it does have some legit guns over here as well. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's kind of like it's set up like all this here is part of the terrain, and I bet you this was really designed to fit with a planet that has similar terrain coloring. Sorry about that. I just got it on a basic temperate planet here, which is probably not the ideal setting for this, but really cool looking base here. Just detail everywhere and things like, what's this over here? I don't know, an antenna array. It's just cool. I mean, that the author thought of all these accents and things to add into it. And then of course you got to have your big, I don't know, satellite uplink, or some kind of big Earth-based or radar. Well, not even radar. Probably I don't know. Kind of looks like a radar. That's cool though. That is really cool. It'd be awesome if you could, if this part here, say would be like an entire planet, like radar system or something like that, or at least half the planet or something, or basically line of sight. Which, yeah, again, very cool looking creation here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get inside here and take a walk around, see what's going on. There's just so many different buildings and structures here. Gotta see what kind of functionality it has. So I guess I'm gonna come in through this point here. Let me, although I've had dismal effects with going a little darker, I'm gonna try it anyway. Just kind of a dust look to see what's going on the inside. Yeah, it looks nice. Oh, look at this. So we walk in over here, and it looks like we got a full medical bay. Neat looking LCDs around the room. Decontamination. Oh, I like how that's done. And then it's using the heavy glass to make. Oh, this is really cool. Kind of reminds me of what you would see in like a transporter in a Star Trek ship or something like that. That's cool. Nicely done. Nicely done. One of the fanciest looking med bays I've seen. Interesting floor design there too, with the kind of tiled, carpeted floors there. Yeah, that's cool. Detoxification. It's even like labeled decontamination. Yeah, nice, nice. So let's go through here, through this nice little walkway out to another structure. Of the glassed-in roundish look there. That is very cool as well. So it looks like we're right into a farming location here, all kind of set up to either add your traditional grow plots or the RE better, fancier, easier to pick grow plots. So either way, and a nice looking ceiling. I like the runs going down here, holding the grow lights, some deco lights in the mix there, which look great as well. And of course your food processors and fridges. So let's go out this way. So this, yeah, look at that. Kind of like there's a walkway going over there and then a walkway going over here. And obviously this is totally meant for like a planet that does not have oxygen, I'm thinking. Or the perceived notion of it, because you got these all these glassed in ways, or inhospitable planet, we'll just put it that way. And then we come into the hangar here, and this is that front wall with the really cool laser fence there. I like that. It's set on a sensor as well. Yeah, that's neat. Green lasers. Definitely like the look of that. It's a fairly, yeah, I've done that a couple of times myself. Not with green, but I like the whole idea of the laser LCDs. It's just another thing you can add in for some effects here. So here... Anyway, very cool looking hangar as well. And it looks like we've got places for some parts here. RS. Let's see if there's a info LCD somewhere in here to state what those symbols mean. And check this out. That's kind of cool too, like a I don't know, maybe like a trash compactor unit or something like that. No, actually, this is for a furnace. I bet you that's it. Oh, I've got this sunken down a little bit too. So keep that in mind. I try to match it up to the ground. But yeah, this would be a furnace location over here. Makes a lot of sense there. Just trying to think of what RS stands for. It could be a shield part. Going up the elevator here, looks like we have a nice glassed off observatory room. I really like the glass work around here, the way this kind of angles up and goes across. Again, a lot of armored glass in this room. Nice nice viewing area though, kind of sitting up above most of the stuff to take a look at what's going on there. We have our main core at the bottom of this elevator. And it looks like we got some storage units in here as well. A few of them, and this is another way in and out of the base. And we're back to the hangar. Let's see. I don't think I made my way to that dish out there, or this. Oh, okay. So we walk outside to come to this piece. Oh, look at this. That's pretty wild here. Look at all the tech stuff going on, and the wiring, and the computer consoles and whatnot in here. Like the staircase with the railings, different color, kind of matches some of the other accents, or maybe it's just the light color that's going on. It looks really nice, though. Looks very, very nice. So I was trying to see if there was some kind of elevator going up, and yes, there is. So I get up to the second floor here. Okay, so we got a spot here for a teleporter. It looks like probably right in the center there. I doubt if there's some kind of sensor. Yeah, it looks like there's a sensor right above to work with that if you add it in. Author probably left it out due to CPU reasons. Well, I do the same thing quite frequently, actually. So, yeah, very cool looking base. Just interesting and different. Looks like it would be a fun base to use for sure. One last thing, I just want to fly in this area to see. Okay, I wasn't sure if there was anything down below here. I don't believe so. So yeah, very, very cool looking base here. Let's look at some numbers. So to start with, we are size class 5, unlock level 10. So yeah, definitely not a very high player level to unlock this. 6 hour and 21 minute build time. Doesn't look like it uses anything special here with the build. Yeah, little Neo. It's got 4 grow plots in there. A smidgen of Xeno material. Like, not enough. I mean, you should be able to find that very easily on a starter planet. Everything on, yeah, the Neo. Yeah, need a little bit of Neo. Fuel tanks 1, oxygen tanks 3, 2 minigun turrets for some defense. CPU wise, pretty low on the CPU usage. Actually, it's kind of set up, it's got a lot more CPU than it's currently using. 84,000 total CPU in the build. Obviously, it has some upgraded parts to add to it, like furnace, RS. I'm still like really trying to figure out what that means. I keep on thinking it's something to do with a shield, but I could be wrong on that one. Oh, and I didn't. Oh yeah, I did see this room. This was that observation room up there with the fancy couch and everything going on here. Yeah, these air traffic controllers over here got a pretty plush setup going on here. Very nice. Let's take a look at some storage on here. So we've got input at 328K. See, that looks like a box. Available, that's a box. Spare parts box. Salvage. Furnace input 8K. Output 320K. Ammo, of course, that's a controller as well. So we got a 24K ammo. So it looks like, if I'm looked at all this, I think 3 storage controllers, 2 being, 1 being a 328, another being a 320, and then of course a 24K for ammo. Very cool, nicely color coded and everything and labeled. Yeah, pretty easy to get into this one here. It's not going to break the bank either, but very cool looking design. Again, I think it would really be, probably should have been spawned on a planet with a little bit, that would match it a little bit better. Sorry about that, but yeah, very cool idea with how all that's set up as well, with the ground. Yeah, it's neat, and just some crazy stuff going on here. Very creative design. Again, this is the Tiger run by Monroe. Very, very cool build. So out on the landing pad here, we've got 3 different SVs here. So the very first one here, this is the Vulture Reforged Eden by Entei. What a nice looking SV. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. That's pretty. Look at this thing. It's got like this dual wing design here. So you got like some old school wings attaching to this part with some wingtips there, and then yeah, that's very, very nice. I'm looking at this like right up close too, and this thing is flawless. Love the color scheme going on here too. We've got kind of that military green with some darker tints in the mix, and occasional texture lights, kind of in this more of a yellowish look. But look at the design work on this. This is really, really nice. Like the use of all these like the wing parts over here as well. Now, and we got some function right across the top here. We got a fridge in there. Looks like a storage controller or ammo controller. I got a turret up on the top there. Looks like we got a couple rocket launchers down in this general area. Did have 3 spotlights. Now, typically, if there's spotlights on by default, I don't see like a P menu switch or something. I usually turn those off before I spawn or when I spawn these creations, just so they don't like glare at something else. I may have missed some here though, but That's just something I normally do so it doesn't like shine at something else and whatnot. Got a detector under the wing over on this side. I wonder if we got something else over here. No, thrusters. Yeah, great looking cockpit for this setup here too. Just a really, really pretty ship. I just like every part of it. There's just nothing I could critique at all on this thing. Just neat looking design here. You can see some interesting stuff here. These must be cargo controllers, but the author used some of the textures there, and that actually textures up pretty nice. Kind of wish you could use all these textures with all the different materials. That'd be neat. Oh, we've got I didn't notice this. What we got back here? We've got looks like a slot over here. Looks like it would fit in a 1x3 generator as well as a. No, we got a shield already. I was gonna say you could fit a shield in here too. Just some upgrade parts. You could put in some generators. You could put in some CPU blocks. You could do whatever you really wanted there to soup this up a little bit more. Yeah, very nice design here. Very pretty creation. So let's take a look at some numbers here. Guess we're starting with CPU. So yeah, really light on the CPU usage here too. It only goes to 12,000. I believe that's just a basic CPU core added in here. Let's take a look at the stats here. 55 minute and 13 second build time. Not touching on anything remotely close to rare. Yeah, so this is impressive as well. The build time on this is really quite light and very cheap considering. So we're unlock level 12, size class 1, 73 forward, 19 strafing, 37 lift, 23 reverse, 7 down. Yeah, it doesn't have an interior, so it doesn't need any ventilators. It does have an oxygen tank, 2 rocket launchers, and a minigun turret. But yeah, just a good all-around creation here. Yeah, and we've got a shield in here stock as well. So, and I think, let me make sure. Light shield. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was a heavy or light. So a light shield generator in there as well. And of course, it's got the fridge. Let's take a look at some storage here. Got an ammo controller at 2059. Yeah, it's light on weaponry and things like that, so it doesn't have a big ammo controller. But yeah, just I mean, for its cost, I mean, what a stylish, inexpensive creation to get in the game. You know, pretty early on too. Very nice, useful ship here. And of course, it does have a shield. You could try to take on some POIs and stuff like that. It does have the shield, and you'll do all right on some, definitely. But of course, it looks like you've got a little upgrade slot area too, and you could probably add in a couple more launchers in places and things like that, and soup it up. Yeah, very nice. So again, this is the Vulture, Reforged Eden by Entei, the author that rarely sleeps. Rarely sleeps. All right, so next one here. This is the UNC Hornet by Filbert Farmer. And this is a kind of a Halo, either a Halo replica or a Halo-inspired design. And this is really cool as well. What a unusual shape here. It looks like it would be more of a VTOL craft, where these two pieces out here would be probably like some drone helicopter type setups in there. But it's got thrusters in this version, of course, because we don't have those other parts in the game. But got to make do with what you got here. It looks like an interesting cockpit too. Look at this angled glass here. I love the LCD on the side there, just kind of putting the brand on there. And we've got a side chair on the side here. Really cool looking landing gear setup going on here too. And oh, we got a spotlight kind of on the inside on this one. Very interesting. And a couple rocket launchers over there. Looks like we've got a storage controller right up top here. Or ammo controller. And then we also have an interior. Oh, look at that door. Hold on, I gotta light this up a little bit better here. Yeah, that's cool. I like the use of the textures there. Yeah, it looks worn, but it's also kind of clean at the same time. So it's a nice look. Nice kind of mix in between going like really really industrial versus kind of like plausible in use, but still clean. You know, well maintained for the most part. Yes, very nice. And this is a cool looking door too. One block wide door opening. Walk right into the pilot seat here. And then we've got another controller, our CPU blocks, or block, even has RCS in there. And O2, armor locker over here, and storage box on the one side. Nice looking visibility out the glass cockpit there. Got O2 inside. Pentax tank up top there. Looks like a shield is right behind that, up on the ceiling. And we, yeah, flying through the hall here, seeing the detector right over there. And yeah, this passenger seat on the side too. So that, yeah, 2 passenger seats. That is pretty cool. You know, if you're gonna be a passenger on something in game, it might not be the safest place to be depending on what you're doing. But if you're just getting around and stuff like that, that'd be kind of cool to sit on the outside, kind of looking like that. That's a neat idea there. Can't say I've seen that. It doesn't seem like it'd be that rare, but I don't think I've really seen that much before. Well, let's look at some numbers here. So unlock level 15 on this one, 57 forward, 27 strafing, 57 lift, 28 reverse, 25 down, 51 minute, 22 second build time. A little bit of estrium and zacosium, but very, very small amounts of those. Other than that, everything is very, very basic. Again, stuff you can get pretty easily on the starter planet. Even coming into some undefended POIs and things like that. 2 fuel tanks, 1 oxygen tank. Let's take a look at the storage. So we've got, wait. My name is a little different here. So this would be the, okay, AV14 Hornet is the name here. So we got an ammo controller at 2738. Survival supplies, that's 277. Medical supplies, 125. So a couple boxes and an ammo controller, basically. So, yeah, that's again very similar class and design as the last creation as well. In fact, they could go together pretty well. That's very cool. That's very cool. Like 2 quick to get in game, early level exploration with some combat in them. One thing yeah, we looked up here and we did have a shield. Let me just take a look at what kind of shield we're looking at here too. Standard shield generator. Okay, so there's a light, there's a standard, and then there's a heavy, I believe, for SVs. And this also had the RCS in there too. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Again, the UNC Hornet by Filbert Farmer. Very cool design. So the next one here I found in new releases, and this is another SV. This is A-SMD-SV03 by Garrett. And I thought I'd check this one out. It looked pretty interesting. Kind of looks like it's set up for some upgrades and things like that. This has more of that beat up look to it with the texturing style used. More of the you know, a little more industrial looking metal, I guess you could say. You got looks like a 4 pair of Gatling guns up front here, a couple spotlights below there, some weapon upgrade locations right over here, or some weapon launcher slots, and some 4 more of those back over there. We got some laser cannons on the side here, or laser turrets, I should say. And oh wow. Kind of looks like we're set up to add some more thrusters in here as well. So the author thought about a lot of upgrade potential here. And I'm sure probably left a lot of that stuff off to lower the CPU cost down initially getting this. Nice looking landing gear set up there. I like this little mechanism over here too on the front here. Would go right below where the launchers are, kind of hold them in place there or connect them. And we've got some more strafing thruster locations on the side here. I like how the author did that. Used a different block there to represent the thrusters. You probably remove these blocks and then pop in your thrusters, which is a nice way to go about that. And cool looking sharp front end there. Not very wide either. And side door access here. So let's get inside here, see what's going on. Oh wow. Oh wow, look at this. This is sharp. Oh, I like this. Look at the display for your stuff, and it's all labeled with LCDs. So we got potassium fuel, O2 refill, and oxygen. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's your ventilator there. What we got going on down here? Offline. What is that? Oh wow. I don't know. That is cool looking. I wonder if there's some switches that change something to online. Passenger seats. I like how everything's labeled in here. Oh, look at this sharp looking LCD here too. Constructor in, constructor out. Weapons, tools, medical, ammo, miscellaneous. Dude, I love how these are labeled in here. That's just neat. I mean, if you're going to do boxes, you put LCDs over the top of them like that. Everything looks so nice. So we got a factory. Oh, factory. Look at that. We got some good old manual switches. Oh, and this opens up to a constructor. That's cool. That is cool. So there's a LCD in place of it saying it's offline until you hit the switch here. And then we've got cockpit. What is going on with this one? Oh, cockpit lights. Oh, and we got spotlights. Oh, so it did have a switch inside on this one. I manually turned off the spotlights, but yeah, kick those back on. And beacons. And current mission. Oh, look at that. Upgrade information as well. Then we've got, looks like we've got some CPU core block locations in the walls over here. Cool looking pilot seat area too. I like the backing block detail going on here. Very, very detailed. Very nice work. Love the little curve going out to the passenger seat here too. Nice looking trim in the whole area there. It even tells you what ammo it could use, especially if you upgraded everything. Oh yeah, we got an armor locker in the door there. Storage controller there. Very, very nice. I mean, a small interior, but just really, really nice. Yeah. Yeah, keep an eye on this author. Very cool. Oh yeah, the cargo boxes. Yeah. Again, the LCD work in here is really, really cool. Very useful LCD work. Just everything is like, you know where everything is, and it's all says it. And that is probably my favorite way to do things. In fact, I'm gonna probably maybe try to incorporate some of this stuff on some newer projects. Way back in the day I did when you ran a lot of cargo boxes, but since then it was a lot of controllers, and I sort of kind of abandoned that idea of labeling like different boxes like this. But yeah, I still love it. I think that is really cool. So let's take a look at some numbers here. So unlock level 12, so yeah, not a very high unlock level either. 18.4, 9 strafing, 18 lift, 24 reverse, 18 down, 2 hour and 7 minute build time. Does use a little estrium and zacosium, 160 on those. Some neo. Well, most all SVs are going to use neo. 2 laser turrets. It's probably a lot of that is in these laser turrets. Then we got the 4 Gatling guns, detectors. Obviously, you can upgrade the thrust quite a bit on this ship, as well as add a lot more guns. 19 fuel tanks in here too, 22 oxygen tanks. So a lot of that kind of thing in here. So it could go for a long time. A big amount of RCS in here too. I don't know if that's all needed. Um, it does suck up some CPU with the RCS. It does help a lot, though. If you take a look at our roll, 89, so high degree of roll, high degree of yaw, and pitch. All of them right up there, high 70s to 80s. Very nice, very nice. Storage. And let's see, we've got an ammo miscellaneous, constructor in, constructor out. So 125 on ammo, and these are pretty small. I think those are just boxes. So I didn't, or storage, 125, constructor in, ammo miscellaneous, tax tank, SV ammo. I'm just, what I'm looking at right now while I'm taking a little time here is I'm just trying to figure out if, it doesn't necessarily look like it does have a storage controller, but I was trying to figure out if one of these was a legitimate ammo box. That could be a little bit of a problem. I seen like this, but it doesn't say it's ammo. I could have that totally wrong, though. Let me take a look. And we do have a storage controller here. Oh, okay. SV ammo is just doesn't say it's what are you? My only concern is I'm wondering if this is not an ammo controller. If it's not an ammo controller, the guns on here won't be able to find its ammo, even if it was in the storage here. It is a little bit light on ammo, though. I'd probably want to increase its ammo storage and things like that. Due to it doesn't have a huge amount of weapons on there, and the 15 mil for the Gatling guns is really low, and these don't take a lot either. So I mean, it would work, but if you added a bunch more guns on here and things like that, you would, I think, definitely want to have some more ammo storage available to you. Probably getting into a few thousand at least. But yeah, very, very nice creation here. Again, this is the A-SMD SV03 by Garrett. Very cool design. Love it. And that interior is, yeah, it's plush. Very nice work on that. So the next creations here are going to get pretty big, and that's why I got some smaller ones in the mix here as well. So this guy over here, this is the Ulisses. Hold on here, I'm going to look at its official name. USS Ulisses RE by Bubba John 1500. And I love it. I love it already. To be honest, old school Star Trek, The Wrath of Khan. They had the USS Reliant in there, and this certainly looks like it is a Reliant-like design, and I really like that ship a lot. And I think the author did a great job on the shaping on this. Yeah, it's really cool. Nicely done. And I'm just looking at the angles, how the nacelles attached to it. This part is all that. Reason why I'm more familiar with the Reliant is back when we were doing a Star Trek type challenge, it was one of my first thoughts on what I was wanting to attempt to try to make is the Reliant. And I see I don't have to now because someone did it. And it's a cool looking Star Trek ship. It has a little bit different design than a lot of other ones, and I really liked it. I just thought it was just a neat looking ship, and I really like the block work done on this here. And yeah, we got our numbered thing over there with kind of a light to light up the front. Seeing a bunch of retractable turrets. We got a bridge down in there. Got this kind of this section here too. That's interesting. It's part of the original design too. So, but yeah, it's just cool looking. Got a couple hangers on the back here. Some red thrusters. Got the thrusters in the nacelles over here. Oh, look at the landing setup on here. So actually, yeah, it does land nicely too. Big old set of landing gear on the front and both of the nacelles there. Kind of makes sense where they're located. Kind of looks like it would be the points where you'd want to put landing gear. Basically, it looks plausible like it would work that way. And I like the color shifts on the bottom here as well too. We got some blue lines in the mix here, some black. Oh, we got this. There's like another door down over here, like a entry ramp. Oh, look at that! The gun popped out at me too. That's cool. A couple spotlights in the back area. Yeah, this is a really nice looking ship. Again, the block work, the color scheme on it's really cool too. I like that. You got the blue on the bottom and the kind of the blue and the black, and then if you some red for the nacelle lights and things like that. Quite a lot of retractable turrets. In fact, it looks like all the turrets on here are retractable. Let me just get the HUD on one more time. I just want to see what we're looking at here. Okay, positron beams up back over here. Very cool. Yeah, nice, nice. All right, so let's take a tour on the inside here. Yeah, adjust the lighting a little bit here. But again, yeah, really cool block and shaping there. So we got a pretty large hangar as soon as you come in here. Kind of wraps around to both sides, plus our entry door. Yeah, so you could park quite a bit of SVs, HVs, really small CVs in the area here. And we've got some more guns to shoot any intruders. And back over here, I like this elevated area near the boarding ramp. And we've got like a little control area here. It looks like our warp drive's mounted right in back there, embedded into the wall. Very cool. More guns to shoot intruders. Yeah, it's cool. Nice big open roomy hangar area. Now we got some asymmetrical stuff going on here too, where this door is only on one side, which is very interesting. So we're coming in. Oh yeah, right off from the hangar. It looks like we got our production area. Bunch of advanced constructors, deconstructor right in there. Big old generator here. I like the terminal and the fence there, kind of keeping you so you don't fry. I like all the fencing. That looks good. O2 tanks in the walls. Place 6 auxiliary cores here. Okay. Yeah, 6. Yeah, I have a feeling maybe it's going to need a little more CPU. Larger creations and Reforged Eden tend to. The 2.1 million is a little light to pull off bigger, fancier creations. So over here we've got yeah, nice like apartment area or crew room. A couple CPU cores up there. Then we got our toilet and our shower. Very nice. We got here authorized personnel only. Gravity generator and offline protection, and our main CPU core. Nice. These labeled signs like the LCDs up above here. That's going to go to the bridge. This is going to go to hydroponics. It's going to go to medical bay. Oh, I like how everything's labeled. We got some more internal shooties. Oh, we got some shield parts in here. Some small shield parts. Our main shield over here. Another generator off to the side. Then we got a hallway going out that way. So let's check out the sick bay. Let's check out the sick bay here. So we got all our specialized equipment, some beds, more CPU blocks up there, and then we've got our toilet and shower. Nice. Interesting color scheme in here too. It's pretty colorful. We got some kind of orange walls, blue carpeting, white along the ceiling, some other shades in the mix here, and different color codes for different types of rooms. So let's check out hydroponics. Ah, very nice. So it looks like we've got, what is that, 27 grow plots, or is that 36? Or is that somewhere in between? Let's see, 3, 9, 27, I think 30 grow plots in here. Cargo box on the side, grow lights in there. And, okay, so we're going to go to the bridge. Saving that for last here. Um, oh wow, look at that. We got a cafeteria over here. Let's check that out. Then we got to check out the transporter room, the bridge. Oh, this is gonna loop on to all different areas of the ship. Okay, tell you what, we'll go there that way last. Let's check out this over here. So we've got our transporter room. So we've got our teleporter right over here. Does look like it has a sensor for it. Or maybe that's just a light sensor. But yeah, just a note to the author that made this. If you do put a sensor that is, you know, right as you walk in here or as close as that as you can get to it, if you put that in and assign the teleporter that, it'll basically turn off when it's not in use. And the reason why I say that is it does use quite a lot of power from the ship if it stays on the whole time. So if it doesn't like shut off when you're not on it, it is going to use up quite a bit more power. So just something to know. Something I didn't know early on either until someone pointed that out to me, and then I put a sensor on the teleporters ever since then. So over here looks like we've got some miscellaneous open crew or just rooms. Could be crew rooms for sure. You could decorate your own rooms here. And what do we got back over here? Looks like another kind of a room area here. A little bit of utility function there. Oh, and this is a sneaky way in the ship coming from the side. Oh, and look at that. Another sneaky turret. Yeah, this thing's defended. It definitely doesn't want any hostiles on board. So then we come over here. Oh, and this is a display kind of looking out the front there. Glass window area there. Got another room over here. And here. So a lot of empty rooms over in the area. You can move in, put in your furniture, whatnot. So let's check out the captain's quarters here. Nice, nice. Did I walk in here already? I don't know. I think I might have. Maybe I just I looked at it once and came back in here. Let's see. Let's get back out to this area. Okay, so let's head in the elevator here towards the bridge. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's those guns. Those sentry guns are everywhere. Yeah, you're not going to make it too far in this ship if you try to break in here. Oh yeah. We've got that going on. We got a couple. Yeah, those are pilot seats, I think. So is this one here. So we got some just general Star Trek-y looking electronics and equipment all around the bridge area. And then you got a first-person viewing port out the front here. Oh, I like the blinky light out there. That's cool. I don't know if I'm missing anything else. That doesn't go up. It doesn't look like it goes anywhere else. So that might be the extent of the interior of the ship. I wasn't sure how big it was going to be. It's a big room over here. Let's, I don't think I've walked this way though. Got a storage controller there. And this is probably going to wind around to another door coming from the outside. I like all the rooms are kind of different shapes and things like that. That is cool. A lot of rooms. You could put a lot of stuff in here. Just fill these rooms up with I don't know, all kinds of different parts and things like that. But yeah, really cool looking build here. Again, I think the author really nailed it on the shaping and everything going on here. So let's let me get the light back on here a minute, and let's take a look at some numbers here. So not super big, you know, it's a big ship, but size class 8. So yeah, not really terribly crazy. I expected it to be bigger than that actually. So 71 forward, 30 strafing, 50 lift, 21 reverse, 29 down, 30 hour and 30 minute build time. It's going to use some estrium and zirconium. 15 fuel tanks, 16 oxygen tanks. CPU wise, it did say it wanted six CPU cores added in, so that would probably bring you to the what it's actually using on the ship. Does have an advanced warp drive as well, advanced shield generator. So you do have all your stuff that you'd want right off the gates here. even offline protection, things like that. I guess it does have 27 grow plots. For some reason, I must have miscounted there. So 27 grow plots. I said 30. I was wrong. Sorry about that. That's cool. Let's take a look at the storage on here. So we got input. Yeah, one mention to the author, it's actually spelled input, or INPUT, not IM. I don't know if that was just a typo. It could be. So 192K there, output 192. Let's see. I have a feeling most of these are, except for this one here, top container controller, another 304K storage controller there. Did we have, we got an ammo controller at 312K. Port ammo controller, so we got two ammo controllers, port and starboard. Okay, STBD, that's what that means. Hydroponic storage. So kind of a mix of, we got, looks like at least 4 storage controllers, 2 of them for your input and output, 2 for ammo, and then we got an extra one here just for extra storage, which is definitely useful. Dry food storage. Nicely labeled again, though. Very cool. Very cool. So, yeah, again, very nice looking Star Trek ship. Love the design, the block work to it. Really nailed it, I think. Instantly gave me that the vibes of the Reliant ship from the Wrath of Khan that I'm talking about. Old school Star Trek movie there, I would say, at this point in time. Very nice. Very nice. So, okay, so the last creation is the biggest today, and this is, to be honest, I've never seen anything like it before, ever. Maybe I didn't play every different game or experience every different, like, space-faring genre out there, but I've never seen a ship like this one before. So this is kind of like, even the name suggesting here. By the way, this is the USS, I'm sorry, it's not. This is the St. Michael's vessel, T4CV by Hootsman. And wow. It's like made like a cathedral, like Notre Dame kind of thing. That's just wild. Look at this. The architect, this is a spaceship, by the way, but never seen anything like it. Again, oh wow, just pretty wild, really creative. And I'm just looking at this. It's like this is like a big fancy church going on here, but it's a spaceship. It's again, this is just wild. I love these. I love the glass work, all the windows here with all the design patterns. I'm sure the author, would have loved to have some stained glass in the construction set here on what you could do, but that looks really good. I like what the author did with the glass and the windows, and look at the roof line with all the peaks and everything like that. Wow. I think I said the wrong church name, by the way, too. I said Notre Dame. Is that correct? I know it's a big fancy church. Has this architecture. It's in Europe. I know that much. I've seen pictures of it. I just can't exactly think of the precise name at this point, but it does certainly remind me of that. And then it's a big cross here on the front. Wow. I don't know what that means. I'm sure it has meaning. A lot of weaponry on the sides here. So it looks like we got some artillery, a lot of guns, just a lot of turrets going on those areas there. But just take a look at the overall look of this thing. It's very decorative. Like what's going on here too with the round, and it kind of goes into these ornament like pieces, which is very, if you get into the big fancy churches and things like that, it's you see a lot of that crazy detailed design work like this. But again, this is a spaceship, so I mean, wow, that is interesting. Looks like we got kind of a lot of. I bet you it's going to have a lot of interior too. Let's take a look around the backside here, see what's going on. There's a lot to see here, obviously. Big old thruster housings going on here. Pretty wild thruster housings. And that's a cool looking display there. So you got a big XL thruster surrounded by a bunch all at angles there. That creates a pretty unique look. Plus the ones back over here. What a wild looking thruster design. And, well, everything on this is pretty wild. So what can I say? It's a very, very wild design. Really cool. Got some hangars back there, obviously. This thing's big, too. Wow, this is a big, big ship. It looks like it's going to have a lot of interior in it. Yeah. Got our radar up there. Looks like some thrusters going down there. I'm going to adjust the lighting here a second. I just want to take a look at this in the dark as well, or darkish. See if it... no, never mind. I was going to say, yeah, the game used to do a little bit better with that. It does have a lot of texture lights, so it does, you can definitely see the presence of this ship here going on there. A lot of white texture lights on this. And some others. Look at that. Like this random formation over here, kind of almost looks like a keyhole or something like that. Very interesting. Alright, so tell you what, we're going to get inside this thing here. I guess, I just first scour the bottom side. Doesn't look like it would land on the ground, so this would be a spacefaring ship. So I don't really expect it to have any boarding doors from the ground either. So I'm going to just go in one of the hangar bays here. Check this out. And let me adjust the lighting a bit more. Here, let me try that again. Okay, kind of get to a dusk level there. So a big old hangar bay on this side. Looks like this side has a repair bay in it. Very nice. A lot of detail going on there, like the metal framework going across the top. This little balcony over here. And all kinds of stuff under the glass there. Obviously going into a force field on this side. And what do we got here? A bunch of oxygen tank storage. There's our repair console. I like the shelving unit here built. That's pretty cool. Reminds me of the back room on a warehouse or whatnot. Very, very nice. So left a reactor area, fuel, and O2 storage. Oh, different color differences in here. Kind of getting into looks a little more kind of orangish. Very cool. Nice fuel storage room. Like the lighting in here. Just a kind of a different look from the main parts here. Well, we're in the hangar, so how do we get from? I'm gonna probably get so lost in here. So we got some big doors here. Oh wow, this is wild. Wow, a lot of detail. A lot of detail. Oh, look at the elevator there. The glass, that's pretty cool. What is going on in the middle here? Looks like big ship function, big pieces, parts. Look at the insane amount of detail going on here. Though, I mean, just everything. And the, look at that. What's going on there? Oh, that's a staircase on the other side. This would get us out to the other hangar on that side. So this is, yeah, kind of your production area. Really cool looking. I like how the storage controllers are done, and looks like some big time machinery going on here, which is really, really cool. We got another elevator up front. Holy smokes. God, do I go up there? Let's go this way, I guess. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just kind of wandering. And so we got Marines, we got engineers. Let's check out the Marine room. Holy crap. Look at this. Look at the like cathedral ceilings going on here. Wow, that's cool. Let Let me guess. Bathrooms? No, crew rooms inside of here. Very cool. Tall ceilings in there too. And then we got a bathroom on this side. Okay. And there are places to sit and chill. Big old window to look out of. Very, very bright in here. We got some more. Yep, more crew room there. Sleeping quarters. So that's for the Marines. Now we're going to get into the engineer area here. So different, little different room here, I think. No, I guess it's pretty much the same. Okay, I wasn't sure. So same idea here, but for the other group of people. Just want to see if, yep, got that going on there. Look at these big marble pillars going on in here. I like the color differences here too. So it looks like we've got more places for Marines and more engineers. We got those are doubled up there. And these rooms look different. What are these? Oh, this looks like a cafeteria mess hall type of thing over here. Very nice. Again, the whole ship looks like it's going to have like a really tall cathedral-like ceilings in it, which is, you know, goes with the whole concept of the ship, which is again like something I've never seen before. So this is just very interesting. So a big old cafeteria over here as well, both sides. And yeah, I like the displays. All right, so we got pilots and officers. So we got another crew space. Looks, yep, pretty much like the other ones there. For pilots and officers, so a lot of crew area here. So we're going to go to the front gravity generator. Ah, right there. Nice. So it looks like, oh, we got offline protection up there on the ceiling as well. Let's head back this way again. So that didn't look like it headed anywhere else, which is going to severely help me to not get lost, which is hard not to do for me. Okay, so we got an elevator there. Keep note of that. Man, let's take this one. I know there's elevators going there. Maybe we'll loop around here. So we're on level 1. Kitchen, living quarters, kitchen, and armories. Oh, I like how that's done. So this is kind of like a little foyer to the elevator. So we got level 0 fabricators. Okay, we've seen this area. And we go down quite a ways here too. Level 1, hyperdrive shields and pentaxid and storage. Oh wow, different look in this room. Interesting. We got some pipe stuff. We got our pentaxid tank. Look at this. That's a really cool looking display for, well, no, we can walk it. This is a blast door. Blast door inside of armored glass and a really, really interesting shape pattern there. That's cool. Let's open this up here. Oh yeah, and it totally matches like the lights on the warp drive in here, the purplish lights. That's cool. Look at all that going on back there. It looks technical and busy there. So yeah, it gives you access to the warp drive. I just get out a tool here. I just want to see. Okay, we got a standard warp drive, so you can upgrade it from this viewpoint right here very easily. And we got a lot going on below us too. Maybe we'll catch that on another floor. So let's go down. Looks like to the bottom here, level 2 EVA access. Wow. Oh, so it's got another way into the ship down over here. So EVA access makes a lot of sense. You got some utility function right as you come in. Swap out your armor, breathe some air, get healed up from whatever was harming you, probably outside. All right, so this is at the bottom there. So the last floor, I guess this is. Let me just fly in here. So we got our shield right down in here. CPU core blocks. I wasn't sure if there's going to be an individual access door to this area, but you can obviously get to it from up top here. And just see what we got going on with the shield. Okay, we do have an advanced shield already, so that's cool. Put away the guns. There we go. I hit the right buttons. All right, so let's go up. Reactors, hangars. Okay, we've been here. Fabricators. Living quarter. This is the big hallway. So let's keep on going. And level 1, hydroponics, medbay, and labs. Yeah, crazy hallway section again. Again, like a cathedral throughout the ship. Kind of matches the insides here. Wow. Wow, we got. Hold on. Now I'm gonna get lost. You watch. I'm gonna get lost. So you still got a bridge here. Wow, look at this. Holy smokes. Yeah, this is that main section where we've seen the big like glass windows on the outside. Oh, that's wild. Big time cathedral ceilings in here. Oh, and look at this. This opens up too. Wow. And this is like straight up cathedral here. Like you got your seating and everything going on here. Wild. God, I keep on wondering. There's one space kind of genre that I don't know much about, and that is the Warhammer 40K. Is this? I don't know. Is this something that might be in there? They had like some different factions in there, like Templars and things like that. I'm kind of wondering if this was inspired from some of that or not. Just a thought. But again, like I never seen anything quite like it. Looks like we got our teleporter right over in this section here too. We've got some elevators. Oh, here's hydroponics. Sort of like must have walked past that. Oh yeah, so it looks like in here we've got what is that? 27 and 54 grow plots. I do believe. Very nice. I don't know where I'm going now. I guess we're going to the lab. The lab over here. Yeah, I like the window there, kind of seeing up around the cathedral part of the ship there. Alien samples lab. Gravity generator over here. Yeah, a ship like this would need more than one gravity generator. Wow, wait a minute. I didn't go this way. Oh yeah, look at this. The alien lab, alien specimen lab. Got some alien plants in there. Little different color scheme and general texture look and everything in here. I like how the author did that in places on the ship too, because you got your main theme, kind of like this, but then when you get into some of these other rooms, they're themed quite a bit different, you know, depending on what that room's about, which is really, really cool. And this is that. Okay, so this is that staircase on the other side. We've seen it from in there before. Oh, and this goes to ammunition. Look at this. Again, like this room looks different than the other rooms. And then we got some ammo boxes, and it looks like a ammo controller, I think. Very cool there. Yeah, a lot to see. There's our main core. I'm not sure if I've seen this whole level. Yeah, I just walk around the front side here. Then we got some other elevators in the mix here, and some other doors, fabricators. Okay, we've got multiple different elevators that are going up and down in the ship. So I think they some of them are gonna rendezvous to the same floors in here. Oh yeah, and so we just kind of went around and kind of came back out over here, back to the big cathedral in the back area of the ship. Let's go forward this way. Okay. Level 2 hallway, transporter, and bridge. Okay, so let's go to the bridge. So straight up here. It still goes me on up past the bridge as well. Look at the bridge. Have you ever seen a spaceship bridge look like this before? This is wild. Just really, really wild. Big old tall ceilings in here. Cathedral-like. I like the overlook over the front section of the ship there. And where does this go? EVA access. Okay, another way in here again with the utility function. Well, kind of the same kind of setup here. So we got a detector up in the ceiling over there, and then bam, right out. Holy smokes! All right, so I bet you I'm missing places. I'm missing places. I'm not sure where though. Let's yeah, this is our main corridor. I just wanted to see if there's anything else going on way up here. I don't think so. I didn't see any elevators in the area. I was kind of curious if there was a way down into this this section here of the ship. But it looks like this is just kind of okay. So the author didn't put in interior space there, which is fine. I imagine this is gonna be a pretty high size class as it is. Filling in all that would probably ramp that interior or that size class up quite a bit more yet. But we'll see what it is. Again, really, really wild ship here. Let's take a look at some numbers. So, size class 35. Yeah, pretty big there. Unlock level 25. Does 24, 5 strafing, 8 lift, 15 reverse, 8 down. 41 hour and 11 minute build time. Is going to use a fair amount of estrium and zirconium and probably some other things. This is something I really want to see changed. There's a bunch of posters, and I understand the thing of finding the posters in the game, but like with one of my creations too, I wanted to put some posters in the game, but it requires you to get them as a building material for the ship, which I ended up removing the posters on my creation, which was the Scar Megalodon, for that very reason. Because I don't know how to get the posters in game unless you just randomly find them somewhere. But maybe you can make them. I would have to investigate that. I do not know on that one. There are quite a lot of weapons on here, obviously, and that's where a lot of the resource costs are going to be with the missile, laser turrets, cannon turrets. It has drills. It has a drill module on here. Interesting. Advanced laser cannon, flak turrets, plasma turrets. A retractable drill turret, retractable multi-turret. So yeah, it looks like it's kind of set up to do some turret-based mining and salvaging as well. 60 ventilators, 22 oxygen tanks, 26 fuel tanks in here. CPU-wise, yeah, it's gonna need some more CPU if you're playing it with that. Obviously, there's a lot of room to put in CPU blocks in here. It doesn't seem to have the full Core 9 loadout though, but maybe it's maybe this is how it comes out if it was also designed for vanilla. I'm not sure what the 4 advanced CPU cores would do for vanilla here. Let's see, advanced shield generator, warp drive, gravity, spawn point. Oh, that must be just a medical bay or something like that there. So just taking a look at some of this stuff here. Let's take a look at the storage. So we got a constructor in at 194K, a constructor out at 194. Like how everything's labeled again. Very cool. Ammo bay 1, ammo bay 2 at 152K each. Harvest and ore at 178K. Some of these are probably going to be boxes. Miscellaneous, that's a box. Yeah, all nicely labeled though. And then we got some regular ammo boxes beyond your ammo controllers as well. A lot of closets. So as in controllers, I don't know how many actual controllers it has necessarily, but definitely a lot of storage in the ship. But I would say most of them are probably going to be boxes, but some of these are not. Some of these are actual controllers, so quite a few of those in the mix here as well. Yeah, again, very, very cool. Never seen anything like it again. It's wild. And I'm sure it took a long time to make this too. This is not a small project here. What a cool looking roof line too, for the cathedral back section of the ship there. Just quite the designer setup here. Yeah, very nice, very nice. So last thing I'm going to do, I'll just show you where I'm at with my my current build. If I can find it, it's in the areas here. I was just trying to keep it out of the way. So I'm building a little SV. Here, we'll start here. This is what I showed last time on the previous video. This is where I was at with it. So since this build, I changed it some, and I started. I kind of left the carbon substrate blocks in there just to kind of show you some of the changes that were made. I decided to pull the cockpit out another block, so I did a copy and paste on that, and I started rebuilding the wings. I wanted to make the wings not as thick and maybe a little bit longer out this way over here, and I also wanted to change the tail section. I thought it looked too bulky in the back, and also I wanted to kind of raise this tail section up so it was more parallel to the top part here. It kind of like swings down a little bit. So this is kind of the work in progress version where I was doing a lot of block changes and things, and I liked most of the changes. I liked extending the cockpit forward a block. I changed the wings around. I moved the thrusters, and I also raised this whole body line section up to so it didn't have this top part here. It looks like the problem I had with this is it looks like there's a propeller that's supposed to go there. Well, you know, the helicopter propeller, and it doesn't have one, and I didn't want to try to build one for it. So this way, it kind of it doesn't stick out as badly that way. So then here is the version I'm at now. So I went with a pretty basic texturing theme on here. There's actually 3 different shades of gray, but it's kind of hard to notice in here. I just kind of went with more of a paint style you'd probably see some kind of helicopter gunship in. And then I sort of now I've got some more little tweaks to do to this yet, but oh, and we have no power. Hold on. And so I kind of got a basic interior going on. It's got a lot of room in the interior since I moved around stuff. I left some upgrade locations for a couple more shield parts here. If you remove the seats, you can even fit a warp drive in this thing. But it wouldn't work out very good because you couldn't really get in here anymore if you did put a warp drive. But if you pulled out the seats, it's got enough room for it, as well as whatever other parts you can think of to put in here. CPU blocks, things like that. I don't per se have necessarily a dedicated location for CPU blocks or additional, well, I do. Back over here, I got an extra spot. I'll probably put a louvered door or something over here, but it's another location where you could add a 1x3 generator on the creation. But I was kind of looking at potential places, maybe if I modified the interior a little bit more to add in additional CPU blocks. We have our 3 shield parts are in here as well. So we got 1 charger and 2 banks, a couple more locations for shield parts down over there. Again, if the seats weren't here, there'd be a lot of room to add more stuff. And then I kept the ammo storage to be the same at 10K ammo storage, and then that's cockpit access there. And I was thinking about carving out a bit of the floor to add in like a temporary thing to add some more CPU blocks there as well. So I'm not quite done with this, but it's mostly there. It's mostly done. It's just probably another half hour of roaming through it and tweaking things. I know I've got some missing textures in places too, little places. Oh, or maybe on just this one side, there's like a little compartment back over here on one side, I guess. Oh yeah, I got the detector on. I think I filled it in on one side. Anyway, you can kind of see what this thing's looking like right now. And it flies pretty about how it did last video. I think it got a slightly bit heavier though, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Anyway, that is all I've got for today, and some really wonderful creations again. A lot of creativity, replicas, and just insanity. Really, really cool stuff here. Love these SVs too. In fact, I don't even know why I spawned my landing pad here today. I could have just put everything on the ground or flying in the air here. But very, very cool creations yet again. And with that being said, you all have yourself a great weekend, and I will talk to you later.